Good morning, everyone. Super fun, infinite blessings. This is Hope Mama Eagle of Earth Wisdom Reiki, aka Ancestral Reiki, coming to you on a thankful Dakini Thursday. The first card that we're pulling here with the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle is White Mahakala, which is number 38, God of Prosperity and Wealth. It says, wish others wealth and happiness, yours will come too. And when I heard that, or when I read that right now, I heard yours will come true. So, if you look at this depiction, this energy looks like it's a little bit frustrated. A lot of us, coming out of this Scorpio full moon, a little bit of frustration. If you look at his feet, they're turned out, which is the sign of an extrovert. So, some people are feeling a little more extroverted at this time. Some people are feeling a little more introverted. With Pluto being retrograde, if you are in a cardinal sign, I believe it is, those people are tending to have a little bit more trouble right now. The next card that we have is Kali Troma Dagmo, which is the goddess of time. Conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. There's that saying of don't worry about how much time it's taking to reach a goal. Just keep reaching for it because the time will pass anyway. We've got an 8 vibration here. It looks like a ring of fire. These are flowers, but it looks like flames. So it's kind of like, makes me think of dragons. Dragons are not destroyed by a fire, they are strengthened from it. In the Vedic tradition, dragon is representative of wisdom. I myself am a dragon Dakini, so it's the combination of dragon energy and Dakini energies. 8 is Jupiter, so that which is blessed cannot be cursed. Looks like this deity is dancing. So, sometimes that's the most powerful thing we can do is kick off our shoes and dance, connecting with the earth, connecting with the primal and or primordial energies from the beginning, when things still made sense, so that we can help them make sense again. If you turn that 8 on its side, it's infinity. So there is a potential right now for infinite protection, abundance, healing, love, clarity, courage. I just heard. Kali is the goddess of destruction and rebirth. So, I almost hear metaphorically, burning something down so the phoenix can rise from the ashes. We've got the Padmasambhava card, which is making me smile because it makes me think of my divine masculine. And you've got a number 10 here. So 10 is Wheel of Fortune, things moving in your favor, new beginnings. 8th century Mahasiddha wild man, intense practice yields great results. Padmasambhava is seen to be the father of quantum physics. So, when we're talking about science being paramount right now, Tibetans don't subscribe to science, at least the smart ones. They go beyond science into the quantum theory. So, quantum physics, quantum travel, quantum looping, quantum wisdom, all of that, it has to do with infinity. There's no beginning, there's no end. So that means there's always room for improvement. The saying is that yesterday's history, what matters most is what you do today. It's funny, my counter just hit my divine masculine's birthday. Oopsies. Now you've got fast surprises coming in, I just heard. Amoga City, which is funny, sounds like Suryakandra City. Buddha, guardian of the north, cultivating a well-rounded personality brings fearlessness. And, that's funny. It kind of makes me think of my divine masculine too, because, he's lived a lot of life. So, some people get to be a certain age and they look back with regret, like should have done this, should have done that. My divine masculine or tantric healing equals, some people say, has lived a lot of life. So, some people would say that he should have this, he should have that, he could have this, could have that, but he's traveled a lot of places, he's learned a lot of things, he's inspired and motivated a lot of people. And I feel like, that's why we're here. We all do the best we can with what we know and what we have. This 16 goes to a 7, which is 7 generations. So, we want to strive to live our life in a way that heals 7 generations back and blesses 7 generations forward. When I look at this card, I see the depiction of the Dakini, in several forms. So it's, sometimes coming from a place of stillness, the whole universe not only surrenders, but starts to bloom, is what I just heard. This card is saying a devotee offering his gift of song. Your skills are the gifts you can share with others. I love how there's a bearded eagle coming in this way. It's as if the eagle himself has been magnetized from the heavens by the music, heavenly music. Sometimes people have a lot of important things they need to say, to the point where silence can be deafening. Musicians are blessed to be able to pick up their guitar, pick up their, I don't know why I lost my train of thought, but just music, sit down at the piano. A lot of times musicians have an easier time communicating via music than they do with words. And I know y'all were getting a kick out of the last video I did, talking about people singing from their undercarriage or singing from their yoni, And what that means to a Dakini, it's not just about singing from that place, it's about speaking from that place, speaking your piece. Your yoni is a portal that brings miracles from heaven to earth. It's the only portal that can do that. And so when you're birthing new things into the world, whether it's a child, whether it's a solution, whether it's a song or a poem, and you're doing it from a place of purity, or you're doing it from a place of genuine loving intent, that is also connected to 7 generations. This 15 goes to a 6, which is Venus energy, Ampo Ichapi, the morning star, also the divine feminine energies. So, you may find, especially if your divine masculine is a musician, don't be surprised if somebody writes a song for you. The counter just hit 747, miracles on the way. And it may even be a more feminine version of themselves, surrendering to the softer side or the gentler side. And there's nothing wrong with that, because true love is a balance of yin and yang. It's a balance of masculine and feminine. So in that regard, the next card is the Sri Yantra, which is 24. So it's another 6. Cosmic map to your true, playful, laughing self. When feeling disheartened, stop and watch a child at play. So what that's talking about is, I hear the magic of innocence, the innocence of magic. Another 6 vibration, 24, represents discernment. So love, money, and creativity. The video I was talking with you guys about that my Mayan sister sent to me over the weekend, talking about Padmasambhava and Dakini resurrection, I just heard. Resurrection, restoration, especially with the meteor showers we just had, full moon in Scorpio, very powerful time for female intuition and those who are wise enough to listen to female intuition. 24 in the medicine deck also represents the crow, so there is transformation happening. But right now, sacred geometry in general. So don't be surprised, the synchronicity with numbers, also the synchronicity with symbols. Lots of things are being unveiled right now in the age of Aquarius. There are many different mantras that you can listen to. Right now I'm listening to the 7-line prayer to Padmasambhava, bringing back all kinds of past life memories. So if you guys feel the need to do that, follow your heart, follow your intuition. If you need to reach out to me as a fellow Dakini or otherwise, you can reach out via my Instagram, a direct message. You can text me if you have my number. You can also reach out via my website, which is infiniteblessings.godaddyscites.com. Thank you to everyone who is liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to help us get to our sacred sanctuary so that we can foster children and help with the overflow of the homeless population and even the baby deers that are going to need care really soon too. So thank you for all that you are, all that you do. I look forward to connecting with y'all very soon. Namaste, optimistic as we continue to piece the rest and best together for the highest good of Mother Earth and all her children with grace, ease, joy, and least effort. All right, y'all, I'm hugging you with my prayers. Have a great, thankful Thursday, and we'll connect soon. Hecheto alo, omawashte.